Who knows?
Now this is a typical commentator trap, in case you're wondering. The trap is you say, oh well, Locus has Supergirl Kels in his region.
Oh, yeah.
But no, Canada's really big. In case you didn't know, Locus is on the other side of Canada in British Columbia. Supergirl Kels is in Montreal, so they're pretty far apart geographically. So it sounds like Game 1 is gonna be going to Smashville here. Not at all surprised. This is PG Keaton Midwest Mayhem, Midwest Special, going to Smashville Game 1.
All right, so
let's get down to business once again here. We're gonna have a Jigglypuff jump off the side of the stage once, and then do the countdown.
Yeah,
and then,
as you'd expect, we see the Sonic going up against the Ryu. All right.
Why didn't I see that coming?
That's like that's not really. What if my man was like taking a sip or something? Like he was not ready.
All right. Well, anyway, here we go. Again, we have Locus pressuring pretty hard with these Hadokens.
Yeah, seems to be a pretty good option against Sonic. Those multi-hits.
Locus trying to trap 72K here in the corner. Just throwing out these down tilts, alright. And again, it looks like that spacing might continue to be an issue here for 72K. Like, he's whipped a couple of grabs like that out of spin dash in the previous set.
I'm wondering, you see Locus just throwing out those down tilts. I'm wondering how that interacts with spin dash. Does it just cancel it out?
With down tilts?
Yeah.
It depends how far along the spin dash is. Spin dash does have that, like, you know, it's the little hop. The hop has the invulnerability frames on it.
Yeah.
You see that, like, the spin dash kind of just goes under the up tilt. So that must be why he's throwing out the down tilt instead.
Okay. So now, 7-2K just kind of got a couple spin dash combos in a row and just picked up the lead.
That's all it takes, man. If you sleep on Sonic for a minute, he'll just run around you. But don't sleep on Ryu. He can kill you at any moment in time now. Like, this is a scary spot to be for both players, because now 72K, even though he was able to grab that % lead, he really can't just make a mistake.
And right there, we just saw the interaction, so it does look like the down tilt stops the spin dash. So that's definitely something that you're going to see Locus go for a lot.
Now, this is not the focus-happy Locus we saw in the first round of Losers Top 8. He cannot really easily get away with that against Sonic, because Sonic will just be far gone by the time he throws out that hitbox.
And just in general, Sonic has a ton of multi-hit moves. Like the forward air.
Yeah, Locus is very much just his game plan since the previous set. And to his credit, 72K has slowed down the pace. Like, this is as slow as he needs to take it. He cannot afford... Ooh, that pivot grab might do it.
Yeah. And that's one way to combat Focus. Like, you could go for the multi-hit moves, or you could just grab Ryu right out of it if he hasn't go for a move. No, the Focus attack.
Yeah, just turn around like so quick that he doesn't really anticipate it.
Yeah. So 7-2K getting that first stock.
And like I was saying, like when it was even %, he needed to slow down the pace, right? He has successfully done that, and it's adding up again and again here. Locus is having trouble.
Yeah, and like we just saw Little Mac last game, and I was talking about how you don't really want to like throw hands at Little Mac. Ryu's the same way, honestly. Like, I feel like they're pretty similar characters.
And the excellent back air. That chase continues all the way to the top of the screen. You are not safe at any moment in time.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 72K taking first game.
Yeah. That's really well the way to play the matchup, too. Like, you saw reserved, and when he got in, 7-2K, like, kept going until Locus, like, got away from him.
Yeah, it was just brilliant play, like using the speed of Sonic. Like, that's just such an important thing to have in your back pocket against Ryu, because Ryu is so strong, but he's so slow. Yeah. So you have to really flirt like with his effective range as the speedier character. Like, the onus is on you to dictate that pace, and it really looked like 72K had control of it. Especially like it took him a little while. Like, Locus opened up really strong, but then like it's really weird to see a Ryu not even take a stock.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like how much control 72K was in.
So we'll see what happens game 2. I want to say in the bracket, I think I saw Locus also using Cloud earlier. I'm not 100%.
Oh, earlier in the bracket?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Sonics, I see Ryu / Cloud. So
Did you see the thread earlier today on our Smash Bros? It was about It was about, well, first of all, the unfortunate news that the Greninja player, Some, can't make it to 2DG Greninja Saga.
Oh, really? Oh.
Because he has work, which that's very, very legitimate.
Saga.
But without Some there, like, the whole point of Greninja Saga is kind of like, sorry.
Yeah.
You get ice studying, you get maybe AMSA, something like that. Which AMSA would be hype, but that's, again, another thing. So there was a thread that was like, let's do 2DG Pokemon Saga.
That'd be cool.
And, like, they were like, let's just flat out all the Pokemon players, like Abadango, Mewtwo, or, Esam, Pikachu, etc., etc. And then the top voted comment was, that means you should just flat out the Cloud player because he's like the ultimate pocket monster.
That's actually really good.
Everyone in the thread was just like, I'm so mad, but I'm going to upvote this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So we might see that come to play here. You know, this has been a tournament of counterpicking.
Yeah, because the set before they lost to Sonics, I believe that was still best of 5. I mean, best of 3. So
Yeah, but that was a 2-0.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so it looks like he went Ryu one game and then maybe went Cloud the next game.
Oh yeah,
but
you're
he
right.
has more games to work with than this one, so I don't know. Maybe he'll try out the Ryu again.
Well, UBC Locus is ready to go. All right, it looks like 72K is ready to go. And you were right. That's a thing in best of 5s. You do have a little bit of leeway. Let's see what happens here. Show me Cloud. There you go.
Okay, yeah, so
Let's get down to business again.
Locus going with the sooner rather than later approach.
That Jigglypuff eventually going to fly away. And we were talking a little bit about Cloud versus Sonic.
72K tried out the Cloud.
So this is now the opposite.
Yeah.
He has to deal with a Cloud. He's staring down a Cloud here now on the tri-platform stage. So let's see what Locus can do to be successful, whereas 72K was not successful versus Sonics. We'll see how Locus plays this matchup. Maybe a little bit different than 72K. I feel like 72K was just kind of trapped in his own movement a little bit when he was playing Cloud. Like, he didn't really understand how to play that neutral, like just using Cloud's very good movement. Like, he was so used to Sonic's movement, he couldn't adjust quickly enough to Cloud. So already Locus not looking too bad at the start of this. I'm feeling the lag here though.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Oh man, Locus might have turned on the lag switch along with Cloud.
You would know a thing or two about that strategy, wouldn't you?
It's a pretty good strategy.
Locus is he's starting his juggles. That's a thing. Again, we're talking about like the vulnerability when you do that spring. Oh!
Yeah, you see Cloud players go for that sometimes, like Nair into cross slash. I don't know if it's always true. I mean, obviously not, but sometimes it is.
It's pretty often not true, but it looks really cool when you land it. So
yeah, maybe it's not true ever. But
so we continue to try it, and now Locus is just waiting all day for this limit. He's saying, I can play Campy too. I don't want to fight you without limit. All right, he's got it online. And it looks like, okay, 72K. Gonna get the grab out of that forward tilt.
And he might force Locus to use his limit right there, and he does. Instead of in an offensive way.
That's the Komurikiri. When you do that limit cross slash, it does, like, kind of cancel any momentum you had falling. So, like, you can reset and then drift a little bit more to the left and grab. So instead of having to just climb hazard and where you can still get hit by a spring. Okay, that spring, scary. All right, he does grab the ledge.
Okay, so Locus does have the lead. He's playing pretty well right now. And pretty close to getting another limit charged up.
And he's camping with his back air very effectively. Gonna buy him a little bit more time to get limit. Ooh, that grab gonna miss out of the dash attack.
Yeah, great spacing. I don't know, the lag might have affected that a little bit, that whiff grab.
You kind of hit him with like a really late hit of the
dash attack, yeah.
The limit gone again, and oh, no tech!
Great from 72K right there. Getting the double spring, basically.
Locus down a stock again. Not going to spend his time looking for a limit until he knocks Sonic off the stage.
Yeah, and even though he was playing so well, like, you see how easy it is to get him Cloud. That's one of the things that, even though some people do consider this to be a hard matchup for Sonic, he does have that. He has something that some of the easiest ways to get Cloud.
That is true, but the wake up Shoryuken kind of translates over to Cloud here. Gonna get the wake up limit cross slash, cleaning up that stock and evening up this set, or sorry, this game too.
Yeah. So not taking too much to get it back to even though.
Yeah, Cloud is a heavy hitter. And look at that, just one up there giving the lead. Trying to space very well around that grab.
Yeah, and so 7-2K kind of having a harder time ever since he got that stock of getting in against Locus.
It really looks like Locus has found this Cloud movement.
Oh wow, the reverse in air.
All right, yeah, now he's really all over it. Like look at these juggles. This is coming. This is really strong play coming out from Locus. And oh, he had the air dodge read that he wanted. Yeah. I don't know if he wanted to turn around cross slash though, force a stage spike. Of course, going for a stage spike on Wi-Fi is slightly more viable than going for a stage spike in offline.
That's true. All right, let's see. That was a great grab right there. Oh, tech rolling in.
All right, that forward air gonna buy Locus the time he needs.
Yeah, that back air not gonna take it yet.
All right, the U2 King. Not gonna find it.
That would have been a great grab if he got it. Getting the crossover right there.
And again, would have maybe forced a situation where he could have ended the game. But, ooh, that DI.
Forward air, just going to kill.
Not going to quite be the best DI or something there? Not
yeah,
sure.
Probably not. I feel like forward air probably shouldn't kill the side like that.
But there it is. We have an even game. Moving on to game 3. Looks like the Cloud is just what the doctor ordered. And I imagine we'll see Locus stick with it as long as it keeps working.
Yeah. So, that was game 2. Yeah, so we'll probably see him stick with the Cloud.
I'd be shocked if he switched back to Ryu. Ryu looked like it was kind of really struggling with the movement, so...
It does look like probably one of the matchups that Locus doesn't seem as comfortable with Ryu.
Now, an unfortunate thing for Sonic's meta is, as we saw in one of the previous sets, you can't go to Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Duck Hunt is like that stage that Sonic just really enjoys having in his back pocket, so... although, I mean, it's debatable whether Duck Hunt is a good counterpick versus Cloud, even with Sonic, even though Sonic likes that stage so much. Cloud is one of those characters who can take advantage of Duck Hunt pretty well, too.
Yeah, it's true. Cloud also likes Duck Hunt a lot.
And so, here we are. Like, where do you think we're going to end up?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right.
No idea.
good thinking. We might do like a town. We might do a final destination.
I was thinking maybe town.
Yeah. I like FD particularly. Although Cloud on FD, of course, is Cloud on FD. It's like you have nowhere to hide from those up airs. Raising that roof. You can't run to a platform. You can't run to anywhere. But that's kind of the case on every stage. Cloud is like one of those characters, particularly now, who's like
that's the thing. Like, it's hard to even counterpick Cloud.
Pretty counterpick proof.
Yeah.
Although
it just comes down to what stage do you like more.
72K was pretty close to rounding it out. So like he looked really good on the first stock, and just kind of let the second stock get away with him.
That's true.
And in this matchup, like you can see those situations. Like there was like a long situation where Cloud was getting edge guarded, like he was stuck on the ledge for a while, never really found his way to neutral. Then the second stock, it was the other way. Like Sonic was just never really in neutral. It was just like kind of Cloud was getting every guess every time. And when Cloud gets guesses, watch out, man. It's pretty violent.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like these players are finally ready for game 3.
Alrighty. Where did they end up? Final destination. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Not a good stage for Jigglypuff. I feel like she just usually SDs twice at the start of the stage every single time. But anyway, final destination. It's going to just be about the juggles. It's going to be about who can land those hits and then just keep the hit train going the whole way through.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a pretty large breaking point in a best-of-5 set. Trading some glancing blows here at the start of this game 3. Cloud getting in with the bigger hits, though. This sword is so menacing.
Yeah. Alright, so 72K has Locus in the edge guard situation. We'll see what he can do. Almost getting that forward smash. He waited a little bit. I feel like it would have been a little bit easier.
If you, he just needed to hold that charge. Maybe he kind of panicked. Maybe he just thought he had it. Like he knew how dead Locus was.
Yeah.
And then he just pulled the trigger too early.
So now with Limit as well. I feel like with Limit it's a lot scarier. Well, obviously it's always a lot scarier, but more scary because Cloud's like almost as fast as Sonic too.
Oh, Cloud's so fast with Limit.
Yeah.
You can't just spin dash around for free.
Yeah, you can't just run away from him.
Gonna get another back throw here. These back throws are so important here for 72K.
Yeah, that was a good attempt from Locus right there, trying to air dodge into the stage. You see that work sometimes with the cross up, but 72K was ready for it and putting them right back into an edge guard situation.
Get the sweet spot on that recovery, very important to avoid any of those crazy situations. But okay, gonna force another one. That was another free forward tilt.
Yeah, that back air.
I think the double jump's gone.
Yeah. So Locus knowing that doesn't even try to go for the recovery.
That's gonna cost him his stock right now. 72K not looking too bad. And again, that was just, he kind of just like knocked him to the left, knocked him to the right, knocked him to the left, knocked him to the right again until he eventually just took the stock. But lag, boys.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a drop. Who dropped? Who is it? Who's the guilty party? I want to know. What's the ruling bear? Someone pipe in bear on Skype.
Oh, it was
72K. That could be his router. He said he was having issues with it.
Oh, it's true, yeah. That sucks because like he was definitely winning.
He was definitely winning. He was definitely ahead, but I think.
So in this situation,
does that at least cost him the game? Is that how that works?
I have no idea how the online tournament rules are with disconnects. Do you lose a game or do they like try to reset at the same place? I've seen that before.
I think it's like, imagine being in Bear's shoes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure
before any of this happened, I think you just have to call it the game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they've seen this happen before. It's not like this is the first time it's ever happened. They've run a few of these PG key tournaments.
They're pretty much veterans at this point.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait until I hear an official ruling on what the sitch is. Because if his router just cut out again, I don't think we have time to let him set back up. Do we?
Probably.
We're already a little behind the schedule. It's 9:30, and I work. So let's get. I don't know what a fair ruling is for everybody. So
yeah,
it's a good question.
We'll see. We'll keep you updated. Chat.
Yeah.
As soon as we get informed, we'll let you know.
Meantime, the Final Destination kind of pick was working out for 72K. Like, it's just kind of a back and forth. Like, you need a. It didn't really look like he was like 72K was juggling him vertically. He was juggling him horizontally. He would just take the back throws that he's given, force edge guard situations.
Get them on the ledge. It's really what you want to do against a character like Cloud. You just want to force him.
It's really funny though, because like when this game came out, people were like, "Oh my God, you just get to grab the ledge for free and you're back on the stage."
Yeah, like
that's amazing. Like it's like just grab the ledge at any point in time. It's like Brawl Ledge. You just get it for free. You get invincibility. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Now like so many people have learned how to abuse this ledge. That has been one of like the most important meta advancements. Maybe like an undercutted one, but definitely important, especially if you consider someone like Zero's consistency.
Yeah,
a lot of that just comes from ledge play.
That's true.
But yeah, you know, 72K was doing a good job of keeping Cloud trapped at the ledge, like you're saying. It's tough to call a ruling. This is Wi-Fi, you know.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the rules are on that.
The stakes are decently big. They're decently big, but they're not like the biggest stakes ever. It would be cool to have a player from Mexico fly out, though.
Yeah.
We had Mexico here for Midwest Mayhem 7. Mexico Invasion.
That's true.
And it was a really fun time. I'm glad I got to meet those guys. Javi ended up getting 4th place.
Yeah.
Losing to the upstart Scorpio, who almost took a Game 5 set on Sonotos. Oh my goodness.
I feel like that was really when Javi started doing well.
Alright, looks like we're back in it.
No, that's somebody else.
Oh no.
Oh, that was him?
That was him?
My bad.
Waiting on the ruling here. Sounds like 72K got his internet back, so My personal, like you can go a lot of different directions with this ruling. My personal ruling would be award Locus Game 4 if 72K got his internet back and move on to Game 5. That would be my personal ruling. I could understand, like, any way you go. I could understand if you go to back to Game 3, reset situation. I could understand end the whole set. Like, this just comes from, I guess, TOing experiences, like really being able to empathize with all those situations. Oh, of course, no matter what happens, it sucks for the players. Just that's the way it is. It's kind of like the 0.9. Like, there's no situation where you can truly bring justice to it. Yeah,
especially because of time. That's like the main thing. Like, I'm pretty sure.
All right, lost a game is what I'm hearing here from our production team. Thank you again, production. You guys are doing great. We'll be moving on to Game 5, acting like Locus won Game 4, which he did. And wait, no, we're moving on to Game 4. I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah, so that would be.
So Locus is up 2-1. Yeah. Moving on to Game 4. Which is unfortunate because 72K just kind of gets that counter pick and then has to throw it out.
And he was winning too.
Yeah, he was winning on his counter pick, but then he's losing. So now he's down in the set.
But who knows? We have no idea how that match would turn out.
Probably going to see the final destination again, I'd imagine. I don't really understand if, like, I think if he went to a different stage, it would be kind of a panic maneuver. Like a desperation move. So we'll see how this plays out. Locus, the benefactor here, he's again, like, I think that me is like a 9.5 out of 10 as far as Locus's his likeness.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I got to meet him at Civil War. He's just a jovial guy. He's just always happy. Good dude. Definitely happy to see him doing really well on the national scale.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And selfishly, I'd like to see him play at Midwest Mayhem 8. But I have no favorites. I just want to see good games. It's always fun to commentate good games.
And a smash.
So this means the other side of Losers Quarters is Geist versus... Why do I keep forgetting CSS's name? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Jacopo? Giacomo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nailed it. Giacomo. Sorry, Giacomo. Unfortunate. Like, luckily for you, this isn't in your set. This is in the other guy's set that I made that.
Yeah, so you won't see it unless he's watching. Unless
someone Twitch clips it.
I don't know.
Okay, Game 4. Looks like the players are ready. Let's get down to business. I'm gonna stop saying that. Oh my god, I've really killed that phrase. All right, here we go. And okay, Town and City. And I think this is a little bit of panic that might be setting in here for 72K because again, he was playing so well on his counter pick previously on Final Destination, but then feeling the need to make a change. And Locus, you know, he's a character that can take advantage of these short ceilings and walls too.
And like, look at how he's playing immediately. Like, Cloud has so much room to charge limit on the stage.
Yeah. Look at him running around. He's touched every single platform so far.
Alright, so even still, not getting limit yet. And 72K has been getting a lot of these landings so far.
Not gonna go for the second hit of that climb hazard. I don't think he thought it would hit, or maybe otherwise he thought it would. He thought it would just sweet spot the ledge in general. But now he's got his limit. He got a little bit of that due to the beating he's been receiving. 72K. He's up to 66% already. But you know what? This is where you want to be. And unfortunately for Cloud, you just kind of end up there no matter what, at the very least. And these high-level Clouds, like, you don't see them throwing out that limit kind of carelessly. You see them holding on to it, just taking advantage of these buffs as much as possible. And Locus is using that to crawl back in here, even taking a % lead.
Yeah, it's pretty even. And now, like you're saying, then he gets the cross lag. That's going to kill. That was a really clean stock right there from Locus.
Panic air dodge from 72K going to cost him? All right, okay. I almost lost it, but here we go. Locus, and look at that. Off that stock, he's already at like 3/4 of limit.
Oh, and that percent a little bit too low to get any type of follow-up on the up there.
This is unfortunate here for 72K. He was playing so. Remember how good he was playing before that disconnect, and that's just gonna cost him big. But right now, Locus playing very clean. Does not want to give up this lead, and these up airs coming out. Like, look how well he can pressure these platforms, too.
Oh, man, dropping shield right there. Gonna get caught by the up air. And Locus wanted to end it right there.
Oh, he thought he had it, but instead, new life for 72K. Maybe he can clutch it out. We've seen how good his edge guards can be. Trying to slow this game down a little bit.
Yeah,
72K knows what's on the line.
I feel like 72K really wants to be in this position. You want to keep Locus on the ledge the whole time. You want to slow it down, take what you can get. I feel like that's when 72K was playing best. When he had Locus on the ledge.
Oh yeah, I agree. And he's trying to do that right now too. Like, because we've seen him throw out that limit. Okay.
Oh, no punish. I mean, I know it's pretty hard to punish it, but it's hard to punish it when Cloud is done. But he had some time because Locus completely missed him.
But just sending him to the sky there with that big old golf swing, and boom, 3-1 victory. Locus moves on to losers semifinals. The Pocket Cloud comes to play.
Yeah, so Locus taking that, proving that he could do it in the last game, even though he got the win because of the DC last game.
Always unfortunate to see. Like I said, I could understand really any ruling that ended up being the choice.
That's all fair.
I tend to empathize with TOs a lot. TOs, guys, they do so much work. Guys, shout-outs to Bear. I know he's watching. Shout-outs to, of course, Blind and our good friend 4C Joe helping us out here on production. There's so many people behind the scenes that bring this action to you, and they really deserve our appreciation and love.
Definitely.
And I mean, Champ gets a lot of love. Champ does a lot of work,